Hey, welcome to the Visualizing Citibike Trips with Tabula guided project. This is on Coursera. It's a 1 hour project. It's all done in, you can see it's 1 hour, it's beginner, no downloads needed, and it appears on a split screen because you're basically going to be using Tabula Public online most certainly, okay? Let's go and start to see exactly what happens. Let's see something here. Of learners currently enrolled in this course. I'm excited to have you in the class today. Reading, practice exercise, others. Okay, so let's do a start. I'll be right back. I want to check to make sure my black beans aren't going to roll over. Okay, here we go. Visualizing Citibike Trips. Welcome to the Visualizing Citibike Trips with Tabula. This is a project-based course which should take approximately 40 minutes to complete. Before diving into the project, please take a look at the course objectives and structure. In this course, you're going to focus primarily on two learning objectives. Learn to create data visualizations with Tabula, be able to publish various visualizations into one dashboard. Okay? Course structure. The course is divided into 3 parts. Course overview, the introductory reading material. Tabula Citibike Trips. This is the hands-on project that we will work on in Rhyme. It's interesting, Rhyme. Upgraded quiz. Check you understand the concepts learned in hands-on project with this upgraded quiz. Graded quiz. This is the final assignment that you will pass to finish the course successfully. Project structure. This hands-on project is okay, notice there's no videos. Hands-on project is divided into following tasks. What is Tabula Public? A look at what we will create in the project. Task 2, importing the data, importing the Citibike Trips data, measuring and dimensions, worksheets on Tabula. Most popular end stations, okay? Most popular start stations. This sounds vaguely familiar to me. Okay, average trip durations, most popular start stations, average trip durations. Task 6, distribution of common end stations on the popular start stations. Plotting start stations, using filters to limit start stations plot to most popular areas. Using filters to look at the distribution of the most common end stations on the previously plotted popular start stations. Okay. Task 7, start and stop times. Looking at the distribution of the number of trip starts for each hour of the day. Looking at the distribution of the number of stops for each hour of the day. Segmenting the plots for user types. Creating the dashboard. Meet the instructor. Machine learning engineer with a focus on creating deep learning based computer vision, signal processing, and has led chatbot development in large corporations. Okay. This course runs on Coursera's hands-on platform called Rhyme. On Rhyme, you do the projects in hands-on manner in your browser. You will get instant access to pre-configured cloud desktops. Okay. After you complete a visualization project, you will be able to access the knowledge using the upgraded assignment. Once you are comfortable with the concepts, take the final quiz. Mark as the next item. Okay. Now that we created the visualization dashboard in the Tabula, we will accomplish this with the help of the following tasks. Understand Tabula, import and understand data, measures and dimensions, course, there's also something else. Dimensions are, well, shoot, measures and dimensions. All right. Most popular end stations, most popular start stations, average trip duration, data distribution, stop and start time, visualize and create dashboards. Yes, I agree to act responsibly. Okay. Introduction.
Stations means
So here's the intro. Up next, importing the data. Eh, that is true. That is well, 150 megabytes is pretty big, and I think there's maybe well, no, there may be 1 to 1.5 million rows in this one data. But the but when in the on the data analytics course, when I try to import the full uh, cyclistic bike shares, it actually took a few seconds, maybe maybe a minute or two, because it was like 3.5 million rows and a total size of 370 megabytes. So I would say that uh, you know what, you know, one thing we might want to consider to do in the real world is just go back and do some summary, some aggregate functions, you know, by day, by hour, by week, or by day, by hour, and by minute, or something like that. Because there's no point in pulling in daily data if the most hourly data if the most you're interested in is daily numbers. Okay. Anyway, hopefully it makes a little sense. Let's
Very
keep going here.
interesting.
Have to make sure my beans aren't boiling over.
To create a workflow.
Hmm.
Great.
Okay. Okay. Let's take a brief pause here.
Most
We're going to take a break right here. We're about 30 minutes into the video. It's probably the long I wanted to go. But we'll be back in a couple hours, maybe tomorrow, and we'll continue on through this project. All right? Because right now we're about 30 minutes in. Okay. So anyway, hey, thanks so much for stopping by. Hopefully this will encourage you to maybe take some of these. Hopefully this will encourage you to take some of these inexpensive projects. What's it called? This project where you go in and you do a walkthrough of a particular piece of software. In this case, it's Tabula. $10. Of course, you can get a certificate at the end if you pass the quiz. You can probably get the certificate even if you don't, only if you pass the quiz and don't complete the work. But anyway, this is another way to get a little bit more information on what you got in your Google Data Analytics certification for Tabula, because we already covered more here than we did in the data analytics certification program. All right. So anyway, thanks so much. Catch you later on.